Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. Once again, a request from Shawn for a commentary on a Sopranos Season 2 episode, this time episode 7. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. So let's do right into this. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. This one seems a bit longer. This one's 56 minutes long. Okay, so this was a little bit of a lengthier episode. The last episode we had Robert Patrick, who lost $45,000, and I don't know why he didn't think Tony would be violent. He's a mob boss guy. We're friends, our kids go to the same school. Well, that's why he's not shooting you in the face. That's why he's just punching you and smacking you. But yeah, this is definitely one of those shows that you can't just watch a random episode because you'd be confused as to, well, what's this about and what's that pertaining to. Definitely one of those shows you have to. It's best to keep up with it or binge or however you want to put it. Because you think about like TV shows back in the day, like the sitcom, like Elf or Full House. You pretty much watch any random episode. Even the standalone episode, The X Files. A lot of them you can just pop up and watch and hopefully enjoy. But yeah, shows like this, one of the stuff, like Breaking Bad, like you really have to keep up with it and follow through. But it's such, I mean, it's a good show. It's kind of easy to do that. There's merit to both, I guess is what I'm getting at. There's merit to this. It's like a one long ongoing story that you see all the details about. But on the flip side, as something just randomly, oh, I think you'd be driving already, kid. Broke the fucking mirror. That's what you did. Swingers. Who fucking did? I hope she didn't think Tarantino did Swingers. The fuck? John. Oh, John Favreau. Is he? That's what you're talking about, John Favreau? Okay, that's what you're John Favreau. Was John Favreau going to appear on this? That'd be pretty fun. I do like Swingers. That's a really good flick. Very funny flick. Swingers is a lot of fun. It's a well written movie. John Favreau and Vince Vaughn have some really good chemistry with each other. Damn, this girl like This girl watches this guy just whisper some things, and she got her damn panties wet. She was about 2 seconds away from jumping on the hothead's face and riding it like a bull from Urban Cowboy. God damn. And then this girl was, holy shit, can't even whistle. So damn dried up from looking at this beautiful lady. Bra and panties. Bra and panties match. Bra and panties match. God damn it. I tell you, I keep watching her. Okay, I'll stop. Just one more. God, I can't fucking whistle. Oh, she got a whip too? We'll whip him? Still don't know what the fuck she sees in this guy. Hot-headed weasel fuck. Oh, there you go. Which one? Oh, I guess her? Why were we born to live? What the fuck do you think? Guess they're finally giving something for that kid to do. He steals a car, he breaks a mirror, says there's no God. God damn. I thought she was going to divorce him. You think it's really the best idea to meet at his fucking house? Dude, fuck how early it is. fucking internet. Sorry. I mean, I deal what the psychiatrist is doing. The fact that he keeps saying the mom is dead to him, which I didn't perfectly understand why he says that, but there's some kind of simmering anger because of that. That's probably why he's popping off. Well, number one, psychiatrists definitely should get a raise because they're just bringing up shit that makes sense. Okay, we're on a movie set. What kind of acting was that? My leg. I think it's broken. Oh, that is Jon Favreau. Is that Janine Garofalo? Holy shit, Jon Favreau. Cool, they actually did get Jon Favreau for this. Wow. I mean, it makes sense why he would do this because he listens to The Sopranos and sees. The first season is such a good calling card. I mean, honestly, that'd probably be a good job for him to be a consultant, a mob consultant. I mean, they have consultants for everything else, whether it be if you're doing a sniper movie, you get someone who was an actual sniper, military, they did a military consultant. Oh, and there's others, Sandra Bernhard. Oh, that's cool. Sandra Bernhard and well, you always want to be on a movie set. Here you go. What the fuck? So maybe that'll be another. That would actually be kind of a. Sorry, I got enamored with that scene. That would actually be kind of a cool plot for a show. Is that you have this guy who's with the mob, but he's a mob consultant throughout all these various movies being made. Like, there's always a movie being made about the mob, always some direct-to-video film, and so or streaming movie show. And so you go from the real life, and then we keep coming to the film world and how they want to make it real, but then they're not making it real, and the difference between the two. So, like, to live a life of a mob who's also a consultant. And then each episode you'd have, like, maybe cameos from people in Hollywood playing themselves or a version of themselves. It'd actually be pretty cool to see. If it's not a mob guy, then it could be any other type of guy. Military guy, whatever. Like I said, it's just cool to see John Farrell playing himself, or a version of himself. And he's got the short haircut, so I'm trying to think. Deep Impact was 19. I mean, he mentioned the movie Deep Impact. That was 1998. There's something like the same type of haircut he had in that one. Come on, you want to be in Hollywood? You want to tell? Go tell. So now he's telling the story about this disfigured lady they saw in this place. God damn, man. Acid? Pretty much thought it was a girl, realized it was a guy. The made man wanted revenge, so put acid on him? God damn. He's got a good point. Like, you're not moody and questioning everything? Like, you're happy-go-lucky? Okay, I was going to say, what the fuck movie is that? Was some music video with people dressed as aliens? Hell is that? What's her problem? That makes me wonder if eventually Vince Vaughn will be in this show. Wouldn't be surprised. So I'm looking at some of the other people that appeared on the show. Apparently Ben Kingsley, Robert Loggia, Jenny Garofalo we saw, Bokeem Woodbine we saw in the first season, John Hurd, he was in the first season, Joe Pantoliano. Let's see. I think Steve Buscemi is in this, like later on. I don't know why this girl seems so familiar. So, other people, Will Arnett was in 2 episodes. Lady Gaga was a classmate. Michael B. Jordan, a Newark bully in a flashback scene involving a young Tony. Yeah, Mike Epps, that's right, he was on this. I remember that. You're not a writer, dude. You even said we all know you're not a writer. I'm trying to find out who this lady is because I know she seems. Whatever, fuck it. I know she seems familiar. I swear I've seen her before in something else. Oh, fuck it. I mean, in a way, I give credit to anyone that writes a script and finishes it because it's a very hard thing to do. It's one thing to have random ideas. It's another to concentrate on every single scene, what the environment is, what goes on, what's the dialogue, what's the characters. I mean, it's easier to take something that's mostly finished and look at and pick it apart. A lot harder to create anew. Oh god. I mean, you knew she like will look at. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good idea. Cheat. Damn, talk about being fast. God damn. This ain't gonna end well. Well, I mean, I guess right now it'll end well for them. It's ending well for them right now, I guess, but I mean, in the future. I mean, part of me can't blame him because this is a pretty beautiful looking lady. Really beautiful looking lady. So, and part of me is like, can't blame the guy, but don't cheat. Don't cheat on your girlfriend. Just don't. You're old and you have wisdom and stuff. That's a great speech. That's great advice, great speech, great talk. I was put your head in a fucking oven. Now I think about it, I remember now Favreau talking about this. It was on that Dinner for Five show. Dinner for Five was a show Jon Favreau had where he would invite a couple celebrities and some interesting pairings. Is like one would be like Jon Favreau would be there. I think there was only one or two he wasn't on, and Kevin Smith took over. But the others, it's him and like four or so celebrities, and it's like him and then like Jeff Goldblum was in there. Yeah, it was like one was like Bruce Campbell, Rob Zombie, Roger Corman, and Faison Love, and then Jon Favreau. Dinner for Five is a lot of fun. You probably find it on YouTube now. Kind of wish they would bring something like that back, but he did mention this on the show about, you're playing yourself. But it's like, yeah, well, I was on the show and I played a pussy. I played a wimp. I wasn't a tough guy, and it seems like it worked out better for that. I think Jon Favreau was realizing that maybe it's not good to get close to the mob. Never close. It's never good to get close to the mob. There's always going to be a danger, especially a guy who's hot-headed like this, who does cocaine and cheats on his girlfriend. This guy is a walking collateral damage. Complete walking collateral damage. So now what? You don't let him write the script for you as well? But I get that, where Jon Favreau was like, well, I don't want to seem like look how cool and how awesome I am, and maybe it comes off as egotistical or comes off as a bit cringeworthy. While here, because he's playing much more of a steer guy, which one would be dealing with the mob, becomes a bit more interesting, even if you're just playing yourself. And I just mentioned like Jon Favreau. I do like him. I like him as an actor. I like him as a director. I've liked him in, like I said, Swingers. I didn't mind the film he did called Maid. He does a good job, and he was good in Daredevil. I know people hate that movie, but I like Daredevil. I thought him and Ben Affleck had some really nice rapport with each other, nice back and forth dialogue with each other. Of course, he's now known for being in the Iron Man films, and then later the Spider-Man films, working with Peter Parker. was interesting because Jon Favreau directed Iron Man 1 and 2, and it seemed like him and Marvel were parting ways after Iron Man 2 because they wouldn't let him make fully the movie he wanted. But I guess those bridges were mended fairly quickly because he continued to just act. He never directed for them again, but he did continue to act. And then films he directed, I didn't mind Zathura. I didn't mind Maid. I like Cowboys and Aliens. I think that's an underrated movie. Cowboys and Aliens, I think, is a really good one with Harrison Ford and Daniel Craig. That's a film that didn't get the love it deserved. Like, Cowboys and Aliens is fun. That's an underrated one. And then, what was the one movie? Oh, I mean, his work on The Mandalorian. He was one of the guys kind of behind the scenes on The Mandalorian. Especially season 1 and 2. I don't know how much for season 3. And that's become, like, the only Star Wars thing I've liked it for the longest fucking time, so. Again, with Tony Soprano, like, you see how this guy is just a walking collateral? The fact this guy didn't get killed off much sooner. Because I think eventually he does, but near the end of the show. See, like, his life should have ended a lot fucking sooner, but. And we know where this is going. She's going to rebuff his advances because she's still in Hollywood and he's a greaseball, Guido, however you want to put it. This guy thinks he's going to be lovey-dovey with her forever, all time. It's not going to be the case. Sees his way of getting to Hollywood. That's not going to be the case. Now that Tony Soprano's like, wait, he's working on the screenplay? What the fuck? So now Tony's going to be pissed off with that. And how much are you telling stories? Even me with telling the psychiatrist, there's legality to be quiet, although some say it's not as much as the show entails of what the psychiatrist can and can't say legal-wise. That technically she could say more compared to how they view it on the show. Cheating on his girlfriend again. I tried 3 for 3. That girl definitely needs to leave this guy's sorry ass. I wouldn't bet. I would bet. Well, I don't know, but I would guess eventually that girl will leave this guy so he can be by himself and do more drugs, and maybe not this season, maybe not now, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if eventually that happens. Again, this guy just does not know how in over his head he is with the Hollywood business. But this is a beautiful looking lady, I'll say that. Beautiful looking lady. But the other girlfriend he has is a beautiful looking lady too. And I'm sitting there again, what the fuck do either of them see with this guy? I don't get it. I don't understand it. What the fuck do they see in this fucking guy? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Makes no fucking sense. What the fuck? And now you know, hey, go work out with this guy. This guy has a temper. This guy is a pain in the ass. This guy screws himself over more so than not. He's a fuck up. They don't steal his story. Yeah, how much did he steal from your life and from your script? Well, maybe you should. I mean, what do you expect? You talk to fucking Highway. Do you think they're not going to take a bit of it? Thought. Oh shit, Janine Garofalo again. I don't mind Janine Garofalo. She's never. She was never really utilized that much as an actress. Like she would appear from time to time, but usually in bit parts. You know, the films I'm thinking of is films like Mystery Men and what was the one movie? The Truth About Cats and Dogs. She had a bit part in Dogma. I thought you were going to divorce the guy. How many episodes ago? Divorce the fucking guy already. That's what you said. About things coming to a head for Big Pussy there. He ain't gonna he can't be lasting that much longer. If anything, he's gonna self-destruct himself. Harvey and Bob. Well, we know what happened with Harvey and Bob later on. More crooked than the mob. But I mean, yeah, Mirror Match was a huge thing at this time. A lot of movies they were part of, they got Oscar nominations or Oscar wins. Worked with people like John Farrell, like Kevin Smith, like a variety of other people. How much those folks knew what was going on, I don't know. I wasn't there. Well, you really liked your girlfriend too, but you were fine with cheating on her. You're both assholes. Both cheating on your girlfriend, boyfriend, spouses, all that shit. But people want to talk about fucking loyalty and all that. So now Vince Pastore's got a wire, and now we got the suspense of. So now Vince Pastore's going to play his card too high, too fast. Don't be asking too many questions. It's going to create suspicion, and then one thing they hear or they feel or they get a sense of. Finito, done like dinner. Smoking? What the fuck? Even grandma says the world has no purpose. That's great. Wait, if you got a wire and stuff, why the fuck you don't talk to the kid? Unless he's going to try to get some information out of the kid. God, this kid is getting it'll slap across the head. She was real sad. No, she was real fucking horny. What do you expect, kid? Spinal meningitis. Yep, he's a stand-up guy that I'm going to try to trick and rat his ass out. He's such a stand-up guy. Oh no, don't give him a hug. What's going to happen here? Does the kid feel something? Does the kid feel something? Does he notice something? Tony ain't gonna be happy with this guy. That's a hell of a threat. So it's pretty much a way of Tony saying, which do you want to do? Do you want the Hollywood thing and all these other side projects, or are you committed to the family? But it's a very intimidating way of putting it. If I look up and you're not fucking here, I never want to see you fuck again. If you are here, then you're committed to the family and nothing else. Pretty much a ultimatum. He went outside, so is he thinking of leaving? I doubt it. Where else? What else is he going to do? Maybe you should cheat on your girlfriend. Maybe you shouldn't have done all this other bullshit. Maybe you should stop doing cocaine. All the fuck ups in the first season. Your friend got killed. You should have gotten killed. Like, seriously. Vespa is trying. See, you have one guy, the hothead, that doesn't really know what to do with his life. He has a chance to leave. He goes back in. Vespa he can't be lasting that much longer. The guy's losing it. All that guilt and stuff. Nice music too. John Farrell, Sandra Bernhard, Janine Garofalo, Alicia Witt. Oh, she was the girl? Was it for Urban Legend? Is that the same Alicia Witt from Urban Legend? If so, that's where I remember her from. Yeah, I think that's the same girl from Urban Legend, Alicia Witt. Okay, if that's the case, I get it now. This is good. I quite like this episode. Probably one of my favorites of the season so far. I like the Hollywood bit of business there. You get to see a bit of some nice emotional bits from Vincent Pastore. Let him get to have a bit of shine as an actor, stretch a bit. So, yeah. Very nice. So, with that said, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.